Hey friends, welcome in. So earlier this year, back in July, Corsair released the HS35 gaming headset, which actually ended up getting a lot of backlash and complaints saying things don't work the way they should. Now, to be completely honest, after I had uploaded my review video on the HS35, I not only got a lot of comments on my channel, but all over the internet as well, like on Reddit and forums, saying that, well, for example, specifically there's this one issue with the HS35, which was when you plugged in the headset into the PC or Xbox controller, people were mentioning that the microphone and the sound just would not work properly, like they would not work together at the same time. Only one or the other would work, depending on which port you plugged it into. Well, today, Corsair just launched the new HS60 gaming headset, and I'm going to talk about what the changes are, what improvements they made. So yeah, let's just get started. Alright, so this video is going to be a review on the HS60 Pro, as well as a brief discussion to Corsair's recent release of the HS35, since they are in the same HS series. First off, let's talk about the specs and then we'll dive into the comparison. Coming into the market with an MSRP of about $70 US, you can get the HS60 Pro gaming headset in two colors, either yellow or carbon. On the surface, it's got a very neutral matte finish to the body. The headband is made out of metal underneath and reinforced with ABS plastic for more durability and better feels. The underside of the headset as well as the memory foam ear cups have a stitched finish for a comfortable yet firm grip so they won't slide off of your head. After using it for a week, the ear cups in my experience are a good fit when I'm not wearing my glasses. However, when I am wearing my glasses, the clamping force was a bit too strong, so I did find myself having to take more frequent breaks from wearing them. This is just my personal experience due to the shape and size of my head, so I can't speak for everyone. I also felt that the heat dissipation was fine. My ears didn't get too hot, but at the same time, I personally don't sweat a lot, so this will vary from each person. The headset itself weighs about 319 grams, which I would say is an average weight. I've had heavier headsets as well as lighter headsets, like the HS35, which only weighs 250 grams. The HS60 does have more metal constructed into the frame after all. On the outside of the ear cups, you do have a metal grille design with Corsair's logo in the middle. You can also extend the headset by roughly 1 inch on both sides to adjust accordingly for your own fit. All of the controls like the volume wheel, microphone mute, the detachable microphone itself, and the braided cable are all on the left side of the headset. Now diving into the spec sheet, here is a list of some of the notable features. Feel free to pause the video and read this if you want. I'm not going to talk about and read every single one of these numbers because I think for a majority of the audience, it's not really going to make sense. But what I will talk about are some of more of the comprehensible features, like the fact that this headset has 7.1 surround sound with its 50mm drivers. But the 7.1 surround sound is only available on PC when you use the USB adapter that comes in the box. The USB adapter is also what allows the PC to detect your HS60 Pro headset and customize it using the iCUE software. For other consoles like the Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and mobile devices, you will only get regular stereo surround sound. This is a sound test for the HS60 Pro headset microphone. This is a sound test on the HS60 Pro headset microphone. And currently I have it plugged into the PC on the front I/O port via the USB adapter. So it's connected to iCUE, and yeah, this is what it sounds like. Now when you jump into the iCUE software, there's not much to it except the equalizer presets and the ability to add your own customized equalizer settings. So here you have the bass boost, the pure direct, movie theater, FPS competition, and clear chat. The names of these presets are pretty obvious and self-explanatory. You can also turn these presets on and off, and when you select one of these, depending on the order of the list, iCUE will literally tell you in a sexy lady voice, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so I want to talk about this little USB adapter here. This is what allows you to have the 7.1 surround sound on your PC and connect it with the iQ software. But the funny thing is, you can plug almost any non 7.1 surround sound headset in and it will give you 7.1 surround sound, such as the HS35. However, when you plug this in, the PC only recognizes it as the HS60 Pro, and it's because the adapter was programmed that way, not the actual headset. Back when the HS35 came out, many people had the issue where they just could not get the microphone and the sound to work at the same time, whether they plugged it into their console or their PC, even with a Y cable splitter. And yes, I also had that issue, and I realized I forgot to mention it in my HS35 review. I don't know how many other people had this problem, but I did find some on Reddit forums, messages, etc. I had a guy tell me that he solved this problem by buying and installing a sound card into his PC. On that note, that's where I felt the issue was. The HS35 didn't work like it's supposed to out of the box. You had to buy other things and go through hoops. I'm not a sound engineer or audio expert, but I think it has to do something with the fact that the TRS connection from the detachable mic isn't able to be read correctly through a single TRRS connection from the main cable if you just plugged it straight into the 3.5mm port on your PC, console, or other mobile devices. So if you are an audio expert and you know how to explain this, please drop a comment down below. I would love to highlight your comment, and I think the rest of the community, including myself, would love to know why. Anyways, this little HS60 Pro USB adapter works and can be used as one of the solutions to solving the HS35 or any other headset that have the same issue. Well, that is if you don't mind your PC thinking that your device is a HS60 Pro headset when it's not. Alright, so here are my final thoughts on the HS60. I think it's a great headset. They made the improvements in the areas that needed to be made, and something to be said about Corsair when it comes to listening to the fans, the customers, the audience, the tech reviewers, and making adjustments when it calls for it. So you definitely have to give credit to them for that. Alright, so that wraps it up for this video. I really appreciate your time in watching my stuff, guys. As always, thumbs up for the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't for more content like this, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.